He aquí, vengo
This is
pronto.
what a crocodile sounds like.
Intergalactic beings of multi-dimensional realities. Welcome to channeling. Hello everyone and welcome to channeling. This is the first episode in season 2 and I invite everyone on in great love and a huge hug. I hope you can feel it. My arms are stretched big and I'm saying welcome back. We're here with my guides and even new guides. And we're going to have a little adventure with them today, talking about dreams or different kinds of dreams and what dream really is. I'm excited, so let's get started. Woo! All right, fellow channelers, welcome. I am so excited. I'm going to be offering you an example of some of the ways that channeling comes through me and flows through me as we discuss this idea of what dreams and dreams are. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open to my guides and invite them in. And because I do this often this way, I'm going to open up a document, which I write in, and the first thing I do is I write. Well, the first thing I do is I ground and I get into a place where I feel open and welcome, and I have my water to the right of me, and oftentimes I have my headphones on, but today I don't, so that I can hear if there are any loud noises. Then I can restate the word or the sound that I was saying, which was interrupted from the noisy outside that is occurring. So I'm sitting here ready. I have learned to be able to channel while typing or writing, and I also do it vocally. But a beautiful way that I open up to it is that I simply sit. I write in the date. (9/18/2023). I write in the time, 12:15 p.m. Ooh, how exciting. You guys know what it is. And then I hit return and I say, what do my guides wish to share with me today? This is a simple entrance. And you guys get to listen to the keys clicking, and I make sure to use color as I document. So this black, this font, or the text that I do, I'm changing it to black, meaning this is me, Gwen, asking this question. And then I hit return, and whoever I feel coming in, I then change the color to what represents them. So the first one that I am opening to is what I call guides in the garden and guides of the way of all. This is their access point. It's on my left hand side, about 10-12 inches up above my head and in front. And this is often the portal or the point where I feel the entry into my system. So I reach up, I imagine myself reaching up to that area, and I feel a different energy, a different presence there. And so this is a sign that they are present and ready to enter. Now, I allow what's there to come on in to my system and be present in my body. Other people may just simply hear something. I allow this to come into my heart center. For a few minutes, I take a few deep breaths. I allow it to enter in, and I may put my headphones on because this is a pattern that really helps symbolize or engage my channeling, is me putting my headphones on. So here I go. I'm going to put my headphones on, and I feel literally as if this is getting to be expressed through my vocal cords, even though sometimes I don't say it, but what is wanting to be shared is coming up through my system, and I often hear it trying to be expressed through my vocal cords. So I've asked, what do my guides wish to share with me today? These are guides in the garden and guides of the way of all. Yes, Gwen. We are here. There are many here. And just as we have paused for the car to drive by, so we wish to tell all those who are listening that we as guides are aware. We are aware of your physical experience. We are aware of your dream. And we, as we connect, dream with you. Yes, many of you listening know what we speak of. For as we, there's a word here that's not quite found the right space. As we synthesize our experience with yours and become in a fact one, or as we are acknowledged and owned as one, we thus become a part of your story, your dream, your life, and thus there is no separation. We are on this journey together, and you act as a most beautiful host, or let's see if I can find the right word. Beautiful host or welcomer into this world. Many of you are frightened to hear the word host, just like when inviting a guest into their home. We acknowledge and say, this is not my home. This is your home. And at any moment when you are tired of the guest, you may say it is time for you to withdraw from my house. Thank you for visiting. And then we, in absolute honor, withdraw and serve you from a separate room. The room extending beyond the house and body form, this earthly space which you are and are tied to. We say this for you to enact and own your sovereignty in these spaces, for nothing would work as it does and seems if this sovereignty was not honored. This would defy the statements and truth of love and love in your life for this to be denied. Breathe deeply and let the air come out in a great sigh. There is nothing to be afraid of. Feel into the energy and light here, which now is becoming more stable in your body. Yes, breathe and feel the sensation of more of the truth of you inhabiting this form and being present, being allowed to be present in this earthly realm. Much has been prepared and readied for this experience to occur on a galactic level and on this personal level, which is a mirror of the agreements made at all levels and space and time. This world is opening into a wider dream, a wider story, and so much more is being able to be accessed now. As one allows the synergistic shifts to occur and open within their body, as well as them allowing the stories held in the space of the 3D to be loosed and re-known in light and reinterpreted and invested in the multi-dimensional experience of being, then you will feel the comfort that is here for you. Wow, I wasn't planning on doing this, but we're just doing the whole kind of thing. We are writing down. I am in the middle of channeling a message for you. And they say this is about dreams and what dreams are. So here we go. We will continue. Yes, Gwen, this is about dreams. You are about dreams. You are a master of dreams. And just as we have encouraged you to daydream, you have seen now the power that this experience may hold for you, comma, the creative potential that lies in this exercise. And freeing there's a word, observance, and there's a word that I'm trying to say, permission. Yes, this is a kind of permission that we are suggesting you offer yourself in order to create and establish a new matrix of life which you wish to enter into and experience. Even right now, you have experienced the many benefits of this kind of what we call daydreaming. Dreaming as within your life, you set aside moments when you are wide and open to invite in visions of spark, love, and delight. Imagining certain environments which feel supportive, and imagining certain experiences that you desire to occur there. Yes, this is the magic of us seeing how we may use the tendencies of story which the human clings to in order to, shall we say, step up for your own good and your own desires. We will explain more of this to you in a moment. You may stop typing and verbally express the things that will be shared now. Perfect, guides. Thank you so much. So that is an example of me channeling. You notice that I am a little dyslexic and sometimes I have to erase what I've written and my fingers get excited. All of that is perfect and acceptable. But right now we're talking about dreams, and I'm going to see what else my guides have to say about dreams, because as I was contemplating this topic, a lot has come up for me. A lot has come up for me surrounding that. It has been said, and a lot of gurus and everything, a lot of shamans talk about us living in a dream, that we are in a dream. This is kind of this holographic experience that has been created for us to have an experience of this world. And I bring it up in the book, Our New Story, and also in the book that's coming out really shortly called The Seed, Journeys of Joy and Freedom, where I talk about what this representation or the mechanisms that occur in order for us to experience the reality that we're in, which is the dream, and how amazing it actually is, because it's not like there's another way. Well, there are many ways this may be done, but there gets to be a mechanism in order for us to show up in this way. And it's amazing that we can look into that mechanism, but we don't have to in order to accept and see the beauty of what this world is and what it has to offer for us. So, as I'm here chatting with us, let me check in with my guides again and see who is available and what more gets to be expressed about this, because I wanted to offer a few different exercises to you that you can use playing in quote unquote this dream or this daydreaming of yours for your own benefit, just as my guides have expressed. I'm going to check in, and I'm feeling the sensation on my right side. I feel it right, like on my forehead above my right eye. This is where the new contact is coming in from. What they have said is analayam. Now, analayam is just a different version of my name, which is so interesting, which is Annali, and they are confirming that with me, and they find it humorous that I find it so humorous that they have said that they can be called that name, because my twin Grace, the term grace and what it means is so impactful and so a part of what her life mission is and what she's exploring here, that this Annali, somehow I received this name from my mother, and on the Analayam is what this group is saying to call them. But then as they have been now coming together and joining this other group, my original group, then they now say that I may call them together as the collective. And they say, you may just call us the collective at times. So here is the delight of having many different interactions with different kinds of guides. It can show up in so many different ways. So I want to encourage you that if you feel like channeling only looks a certain way or is experienced a certain way, there's a billion ways under the sun, baby. So I'm feeling them right now, and I want to check in with them, and I say, the Analayam, I'm here with you. What is it that you would like to share with me and with these people who are listening to Welcome to Channeling? All right. It's going to be weird for me not to type because my keyboard is right in front of me, but I will attempt and be still and listen in. Sometimes they will come to me visually. So they're with me in a boardroom, it seems like, and we're looking up a projected screen, and we're looking into someone showing, like they've got a little pointer and they're showing how things work. It's like me looking into my brain in a way. And I'm visually entering into the brain right now, and I'm seeing a cord, but within that cord, it's like a lining up of many, many different long strands. And it seems like they are like wires, connective wires. And I am flowing through this experience of these connective wires, and I'm opening, I guess what it seems like is I'm inside one of them. I'm traveling down. Now, if any of you have entered into or had a psychedelic experience, right now it's feeling very similar to that. They're showing me it's like this opening. I'm continuing down, down, down into this experience. And it's opening so that now it's not just one straight line. There's kind of different forms that this is taking inside of me. So the shapes are changing and shifting, and it's not all symmetrical like what may happen when you are experiencing a psychedelic trip, or you're going down what's some call the K-hole or other things like that. But now what's happening is I'm seeing some different things formed, and they're trying to be represented here. It's almost like I'm seeing a blueprint, but it's in black ink. And they are showing me, it almost seems like kind of a motor or a program. And now it's shifting into almost like a car with a projection, like this piece that comes out of the top, and it projects forward, like the headlights are way on top and the projection is there, but we've got this car and we get to be in it. Now, this is so interesting because I'm relating this to an experience I have when I enter into a space which I call my palace. It's a palace in the sky. And I walk in, and there's these points where people are, or entities or whatever, are inside of what could be considered a cocoon or something. They're strapped in. And it's like there's a projection that occurs through that mechanism to be able to stretch down into having this physical body. But let's see. What they're showing me is this is all about light. The projection is actually us here in this material world, and they're saying it's all light. It's all light. Even the substrate that we play in, it's all light. And it's light that has been divided into different wavelengths and forms. Just like I traveled down this line and it got to shape into a different form. All of this is light that has been formed or reformed or shaped or into different ways that are interacting with each other. This is something that has been brought up again and again and again for myself as I've opened into this channeling. And the point is that whatever we interact with, even when we go in to do our shadow work, that this is not something that's not supposed to be here. This is not something that is foreign, that has come to get you. This is all you. And this is the dream. Whatever shows up for you and interacts with you is a part of your dream. And that mean man over there is a part of your dream. The sound of that terrible motor doing something outside is a part of my dream. And it's all about the form and shape of what intelligence and light do as they interact with each other. Light, oh, this is so interesting. They're saying what we experience as of light is a projection. Simply, this is a a projection. Light is a projection of intelligence and choice. It is a projection of the availability of choice in all space and time. And so, as we enter into dream, we may, and be with this, they are saying that we get to claim our choice through all space and time. As we do this, then we can own our choice in time in a huge way, because we thus are owning it through all dimensions, space and time, and we are freeing all of ourselves at once. This is the dream, Gwen, that you get to embrace as you daydream and you enter into this world of what you consider to be daydreaming and you fantasizing, quote unquote, these spaces which feel so you. Yes, this is a key in your daydreaming. You aren't making something up. Find the space that feels absolutely you, which you feel most comfortable in. This is the key to the good daydreaming that you are desiring. Yes. Imagine the interactions which feel like so you. Yes. Even with this amazing, I guess it's a chainsaw in the background, which I'm being distracted from. But they're showing me that as I travel down this and I say this and I claim this, I am simply daydreaming or entering into what feels the most natural to me, the expression that feels the most natural to me. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm seeing it open wide, this tunnel open wide, and I'm in this white light, but I'm feeling all of these bands opening into this. It's like it's being fed, all of it. All of it is informing all of it. I am here present in the middle. Yes, Gwen, be here present in the middle. This is the power of your entrance into daydreaming. This is the power of it's totally possible, or what if. Thank you for allowing us to bring you down through. And now you meet yourself. Whatever appears here is perfect, as of course this is what you always say when you speak of people. But you now get to honor this projection, which is infinite choice and the space of infinite choice for you and all beings. All that interacts is intelligence, and the light is the confirmation of pure choice in this creative process. There is more that we can go through in this, but this is a key element as you walk forward in this daydreaming of yours. We will be able to allow you to enter again and experience this again as per requested by you and as helpful to you. As all things, there is a space and place and time for everything. You are learning this, Gwen, and becoming to be more comfortable when we say, this is not the time to take this certain action or that certain action. You are acknowledging and being aware that we all together are in a dance, and you can be a part of that dance and sway with it. And once again, as we are here, honor the light and the true choice that you have here in this moment. Allow yourself to feel this in your body, expanding. You can feel your cells and the atoms of your body energize and be alive. Yes, this is the acknowledgement of your true self. Feel how natural this is. If there is any here who is having trouble experiencing this, or this is a lot for them, breathe deeply out. And honor the light which is in the core of your body and your breathing mechanism. There are many ways that Gwen helps you develop this breathing core mechanism within you so that you may establish and be able to handle and be with these shifts within your body and system in a much more manageable way. Thus, we are here sharing this information to honor you and to assist you in entering into a world of ease, not of strife and combatancy. Others may call this a world of war. This world of war is ending, and we honor you in that. And your bodies get to learn this, and learn in the intelligence which will allow them to embrace further what they are, and to allow the resistance that was once there to be reknown and reused in other ways. For as its intelligence becomes aware of itself, it thus will automatically serve in many more loving ways, such as showing up as compassion and support for others. This is a natural, simple, and easy process as you let one investment of energy simply shift slowly and see it reinvest in other ways. This is another beautiful thing that we, along with your guides, wish to share with you. But now we speak of dream. Dream is a beautiful thing, and it is a thing we are so excited to be involved with and be in with you. This dream is beautiful, and we wish you to embrace it. This is your life. Embrace it in all the ways you know how. And as you come across spaces where pain is experienced, you may then become re-educated within yourself and how you may re-know and re-enter and make different choice. In fact, you will be creating new worlds for yourself so that you may say, I have come, I have chosen, I am in the all of me, and I shine now for everyone to see. Yes, this is a beautiful phrase, and anyone may use it if they wish. Yes. We all may shine for everyone to see. This is what in the Christian tradition talks of as the candle, which many hide under the bushel. Let us remove that bushel. Let us remove that world which says that we must be in danger, in war with each other, competing and fighting over what little nourishment is here, for there is so much nourishment for all here. And as we walk together, we will find the best ways we may nourish each other. We may find new ways that this can happen, which are better for all. This is the way of all, which we now are being collected and connected to. Yes, we admire these many guides, which now we are a part of, and now are sharing through Gwen Juvenile. We are the Analayam. We now step into dreams saying, as you enter into night dream, you may simply be with yourself beforehand and talk about what your questions are within your life, in your psyche. One of the key questions that you may start with is, I wonder if, I wonder if this is possible. I wonder if I can look at this in a new way. This question then opens you to dynamic encounters of many kinds. We encourage you all to step in your dream in these ways. You may also enter into with the phrase, "It is totally possible." But in this "it is totally possible," there already is a cage involved in this statement. Let us open it even broader and say, the possibilities that I now see are expanding in, and then you may list an area. For instance, Gwen right now is exploring the idea of developing more relationships in her life. These may be lovers, these may be deep, deep friends who are spiritual connections with her. As she does so and she enters into her dream at night, she may say, I am exploring all of the possibilities and expanding the possibilities within my awareness concerning the relationships which will be supportive of me at this time. These are two beautiful offerings that we offer you now as you enter into the dream world at night. The psyche now is much more open. Your guides and others will assist you. You may literally dream like you now have a different world and are living a new, different life. Embrace it. These things may be entered into in ease and comfort as you continue to ask the questions and invite in all of the resources that you need. This is the dream, and the dream is opening wide, so wide. We are all here for you and await for you to see that we are one. Await for the experience for you to know that this oneness is a joy, is a song, and we will sing it together. We leave this with you now, coming back to the guides in the garden and guides of the way of all. We look forward to, or we know that there will be further interaction with you, Gwen, and with these many beautiful beings. We all dance together. We all sing. Amen. And now to guides in the garden and guides of the way of all. Now I'm switching over. I feel this on my left side more, and I invite in the guides in the garden and guides of the way of all, and ask if there's anything further about dreams and daydreams that you would like to share, or is there anything else that you would wish to share today with me and with these beautiful listeners of Welcome to Channeling. They say, yes, Gwen, there is much we wish to share, but for now we will share with you a few things. According to you, as we talk about daydreaming, yes, there is a moment when you enter into daydream where you feel yourself letting go of the ideas of what you think are possible. We wish for you to be aware of this space. Be aware of this letting go as you enter into this daydreaming. For many of you, you may be thinking that you do this daydreaming, and yes, in a form, of course, you do this daydreaming. But the most powerful access that can be used in order for shifts and your creative process to change your world dramatically is through this point of letting go. This point of letting go of what you think is possible and what your world is important for you. Your rational brain will say, well, I must make this doable. I must make this something that can be done and that I feel is productive within my life. Oh, dear ones, this is so productive in your life. Imagine you rewriting your story instantaneously, sitting for a few moments under a tree, feeling grounded in the earth, and you sitting with yourself in such an open way that you stand up again and you say, I am new. Who is this person standing here? For I thought I knew her, but she is new and fresh. She has a different history. She has a different story. Let me feel what that story is. So, as you enter into this daydreaming, we encourage you. We encourage you to go beyond the spot where you say you know what this reality is and it makes sense to you. We invite you to come to the edge, feel into a space that is hard within you. So you say you're trying to resolve some kind of situation. And we wish for you to unwind even down to the idea that the problem is really there. Is there a problem? Find yourself following the cord down, what you feel the issue is. Follow it down, and feel yourself unwind. Feel the cords unwind and be in a space where you now are in you as this light. Feel yourself express as a natural form of expression. You may find yourself in outer space. You may find yourself on a tropical island. You may find yourself jumping on the back of a tortoise or a turtle. Whatever it is, simply feel into this natural expression. Then from this space, invite what you imagine to be as a guest. And then create this back and forth, this experience between you and other. Have it feel natural. This is your natural expression of how you would like to invest in relationships. Yes, feel it be natural and bloom in the way that feels good. Hold this energy in this space. Hold this energy within the space, and even if you're here and you can feel yourself cup around this light, feel it emanate through the thing that is holding it. We know this doesn't make sense to many of you. Sit and be still. Imagine you are holding this beautiful light of you as this clear ball, and there's the skin of the ball, the sphere holding it. Now imagine this light emanating into the ball, to the outside shell of the ball, and whatever is holding it. Yes, feel it expand. Your sense of expansion and continuation continues and grows, continues and grows, continues and grows. Be with this for many minutes. You may replay this interaction for your benefit and good. We also are here to remind you that there are many of these kinds of exercises that Gwen introduces in the book, The Seed. Yes, we are promoting her here, and you may chuckle and laugh, for she is one who is not large on these promotional ways. But we have given her many gifts that get to be shared with many. And so we now encourage you as the listener to take the step forward and experience these many types of holdings, of journeys within yourself, and recognitions of all that you are. The time has come for this to end. The closing is now. We send this to you and offer this to you in love. And we offer this in love to Gwen as this beautiful gift, for she has asked, and now we have given. And in a way, she has asked and also given to herself. You will all discover what this means more and more in your life. We thank you for attending here, and the call is being sent out. We rise together. We rise together. We rise together. Amen. Thank you, guides. It was beautiful sharing that with you and sharing that with this audience here who is listening to Welcome to Channeling. I hope that was a benefit for all of you and brought you some tips of how you can really enter into your dream and own it for yourself. I say this in love, wishing all of you a beautiful day. Take care, and I'm going to leave with my ending. Own your stage and play on. See you next time on Welcome to Channeling. Click the link below to receive your very own free soul play meditation, reboot, or soul song. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Welcome to Channeling. Till the next episode, own your stage and play on. Hot Muffin Media. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Welcome to Channeling. Till the next episode, own your stage and play on.
Hot Muffin Media.